everybody and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we're going to talk about the latest speaker update from Sonos that came out today. I'm not sure if it came out today, but usually they release something on Tuesdays and I haven't checked my Sonos speakers for a couple of days now, but I think it was released today, which is Tuesdays that they release their new app updates or speaker updates. So before the new app, they used to write what's new with the speaker update and if there was something new within the app. But since the new app, we have to guess what's new with the speakers, the speaker updates that they release. So we're gonna see if there is any. Usually there is bug fixes and improvements. Hopefully there is improvements in our setup. It's already an amazing system, so we're gonna see how good, if there is any improvements in the setup itself, the speakers. So let us go into this system and see what the new. I just did it a couple of minutes ago, so I already did the speaker update. And as you can see, my Era 300s are at 16.6 is the new app update, the speaker update. So we got 16.6 on the Era 300s. Arc 16.6, my two 5s 16.6, and we got two subs at 16.6. So 16.6 is the latest. I think the speaker update before was 16.5.1, if I'm not wrong. So the new version is 16.6. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do a movie test to see that so that every speaker works like they're supposed to. And if there is any improvements, I don't know if there's going to be any improvements, but as long as the setup sounds exactly like it did before the update, or maybe even better. Let's hope for better. But we're going to turn around the camera and do a video test or a movie test. Let's go. The latest speaker update from Sonos, and as you can see, everything sounds amazing. Man, every time I try out my setup after a new update, I just get that feeling that the subs are just getting better and better, man. I don't know what it is, but the subs, they amaze me every time I try out my setup. Even even though I use my setup pretty much every day, but the subs, there is no other brand that I have tried out that gets even close to what the Sonos subs are doing, and man, they amaze me. So before we end the video, because it is a green light to do the update, there is no issues with it, I just want to show you guys my settings in case that's something you're interested in and what setting I use. Now I know that settings are very individual, depends on what room you're in and all that stuff, but in case you want to know, we got the EQ for the bass is +6 and we got +2 on treble. We got loudness on. For surround we got +12 and we got sub audio on +3, which is the subs. That's the level I use it at. I used to push it way harder when I do my test. When I'm not doing my test, I have my subs at +5, something like that. And I have the height is on +10, and we don't use TruePlay. So these are the settings I use without TruePlay. Now, if you use TruePlay, maybe you need some other kind of settings, but these are the settings that I use, and I think that's these settings. I've been trying out different settings all through the 2 years that I have had my Sonos setup, and I think that this setup or these settings is pretty much the best settings I can use for my living room. Now I have a medium-sized living room, so keep that in mind as well. So it is not that big, but I blast my setup hard. If you pay $3,000 for a setup, why not use the settings or push it as hard as it's supposed to do? With that said, it's a green light to do the Sonos speaker update. Nothing, no issues at all. If you had any issues, please comment about that. If you got anything wrong with the setup, hopefully you guys didn't. We know that Sonos sometimes pushes out different kind of updates for different kind of users. I don't know how that is, but if you had any issues, please comment about that in the comment section. If you didn't have any issues, if you had any improvements, like I don't have the Arc Ultra, Beam 2 and Submini and all those other speakers. If you got any improvements in those speakers, comment about that. And in about 2 months or so, I will try out the Arc Ultra again. Maybe I will even sell my old Arc. I got a discount at Sonos as well, so I will maybe sell my old Arc, use that discount, and maybe buy the Arc Ultra eventually, but we will see about that. I'm really satisfied with my old Arc. I think it sounds amazing still, so I don't know if I'm gonna do that or maybe save that discount for the next gen of Sonos speakers. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, I use a real Dolby Atmos test for my video, so if you enjoy that kind of test, subscribe to this channel, because that's the test we're gonna do on that's the test we do on this channel. And other than that, subscribe, comment, and like this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.